Did you know LEGO Pirates of the Caribbean is back? But how? Well, with the release of the new 2025 Black Pearl set, the Pirates of the Caribbean theme has finally returned after 7 years. The Black Pearl is probably the best set of this year and shows just how much potential this theme has. So hopefully we won't have to wait another 7 years for the next set. Here's 5 Pirates of the Caribbean sets we need right now. For number 5, we have Isla de Muerta. This is the place where many iconic scenes from the first movie took place. And it would be nice to see LEGO revisiting this location 14 years later. Yes, that is how long it has been since the original Pirates of the Caribbean wave. I have that set, and it's real nice for what it is. You get 4 minifigures, a rowboat, and a nice scene with a great play feature where Barbossa turns into a skeleton. I think this will make for a great smaller set, either as a playset or a diorama style set, which would actually look really cool, but it would cost at least $100. But hey, it would come with a lot of gold pieces. Number 4 is any of the British ships, the Dauntless, the Interceptor, or the Endeavour. In the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie, we see both the Dauntless and the Interceptor, and a set of either one of those would look a lot like the Imperial flagship set LEGO made way back in 2010, which many consider the greatest LEGO ship ever made. A set like this could give us an exclusive minifigure of Norrington in his clean Commodore uniform, as we only ever got him in his washed up era look that he had in the second movie. I remember watching videos of really good custom made Norrington minifigures back in like 2011 and being confused because you couldn't get that version in any set. The Endeavour is the absolute monster of a ship that Lord Beckett uses in the third movie, and while this would be an amazing set, I don't think it's that likely, since it would almost be twice as expensive as the new Black Pearl set due to its enormous size. That's why I think it's much more likely that LEGO makes a Dauntless or Interceptor set. For number 3, we have the Kraken, maybe as a diorama style set, where we get the final showdown between Kraken and Jack Sparrow, with just a small section of the Black Pearl and a giant Kraken. It's one of the most epic scenes in the entire franchise, and I really feel like it deserves its own set. There are so many mocks already that look very good, and an official LEGO set has the potential to look even better. The second most wanted LEGO Pirates of the Caribbean set is Port Royal. This would make for such a great play and display set. As a lot of the first film takes place in Port Royal, many iconic scenes and locations could be included in a set like this. Like imagine a little harbor with Jack's sunken boat, then the blacksmith where Will works, and finally the big fortress with jail cells and the dog that's got the keys, a bell and a cliff from which Elizabeth can fall down and get rescued by Jack. You see, the potential is huge. What would make this set even better would be if they made at least a small representation of Elizabeth's mansion. Last but not least is of course the Flying Dutchman. This is a set that so many people are asking for, and one that I think would be just as big of a success as the new Black Pearl set. Out of all the sets on this list, the Flying Dutchman is the one I think is the most likely, and I actually believe that LEGO will release another Pirates of the Caribbean set next year already, and there's a high chance that that set is the Flying Dutchman. I mean, think about it. In 2023, they brought back the Lord of the Rings theme with the now iconic Rivendell set. And then the next year we got the Barter set, followed by the Hobbit Hole that came out this year. So bringing back the Lord of the Rings and making one huge set every year is clearly a big hit. And that is what I think LEGO is planning to do with Pirates of the Caribbean. And just like Rivendell was the good guy set and Barter was the bad guy set, so is the Black Pearl the good guy set and the Flying Dutchman would be the bad guy set. I mean, it makes sense. We would of course get a new Davy Jones, but also many members of his crew, and maybe some soldiers from the East India Trading Company. Which set do you want to see the most? And do you agree with this list? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more.